Recording now. Okay. Yes, once again here with Otaken in another
Yeah.
episode of Fyxshion Reydiou. It's been a while that I have not done this. So today we're going to be talking about a really cool and awesome anime that came out 2008, 9, more so.
Around that area,
Around
yeah.
that area, yeah. Jesus, where do we start with this anime? Let's see.
It's
Okay,
old.
it is. But it has aged well. Even today, it's still one of those animes that you can tell that the mecha animation is not actually CGI, in which I love it.
No, it's one of the older animes that they don't use CGI, like in the new Gundam animes with the mecha, they practically half of it is CGI.
It's bad CGI. It's
But
horrendous.
yeah,
But on
but
this
this is
one,
actual,
can,
it's
can you
actual drawing.
can you consider this as a mecha anime?
It
Uh,
is part it,
it
but I
is
wouldn't
part,
consider
yeah.
it a full mecha anime because it's not about
Exactly.
the mechas. The mechas is just an instrument.
Exactly, yes.
It's just a weapon.
Exactly. So basically, this is
It's
based
more
in
of a psychological anime.
exactly. This is very psychological. But yeah, our protagonist Lelouch, how are you pronounce it
Lelouch,
in your country? Whatever the
Le,
hell, Lelouch,
Lelouch v Britannia, something like that.
Yes, from Britannia. Yes. Conquer the country of Japan or something like that. They call it Area
Yeah,
11 or something like
Area
that.
Area 11. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically there was this country called Britannia. Lelouch is the son of the king in Britannia,
Right.
and Britannia conquers Japan, and basically they treat them as nothing but, you can say, slaves, but not slaves. Like they treat them less than people. They
Right.
changed their name. It's no longer Japan. It's just Area 11.
Right.
They're like, and everyone hates these people,
Oh yeah.
and they basically go on a revolution and try to get their country back from Britannia.
Right. Right. It's more
And
like a dictatorship.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then there's a twist where Lelouch, he's the son, but he doesn't hate um, Japanese people or that Area 11.
Right.
He actually hates his country, Britannia,
Right.
because of his father, and his father treat them like shit,
Yeah.
basically. I think it also, I don't remember right, but I think it was also because of his mother. His father, Lelouch blames his father for his mother's death
Right.
at the beginning. Then at the end of the anime, some truths come to light where it's more fucked up than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But basically, the anime is about Lelouch, and he's in Japan residing. He's hiding. All that country, Britannia, thinks he's dead. All Lelouch's brothers think he's dead. But he's always been hiding in the Japanese country.
Indeed. So basically, Lelouch plays a lot of and portrays more than just his own character. Um, that is the most cool thing. If
After he gets his power.
exactly, of course. So yeah, about this power. Let's just talk about his power before we get to the deep stuff. So his power it's called the Geass.
The
Um,
Geass, yeah.
so the Geass
Give
is the power to control
well, not every Geass. Every Geass is different.
exactly. But
But his
his
specifically is a power to
specifically is
control people.
exactly yes, and people obey his commands. Um, he first, I think in the beginning, he can only like do it like once in a just one person, if I can remember. Was it like that?
He no, it's always like that. He can only do it one time per person. He can't do it twice on the same person.
Okay. All
But
right.
it depends on what he says.
Okay.
Because if
Right.
he
Right.
says to that person, he does it the first time to that person, says, "You will do everything I say, like
Okay.
forever."
Right.
Like
Okay.
that
Okay.
person is under his control forever.
Yes.
But
Yes.
if you
Yes.
waste that first chance and say like something stupid, like "Go
Right.
get me this," you can't do it again.
Yeah, you
And
can do it again. Right. So yeah,
so
it has its flaws too, but this character is not dumb as
he's
other
he's a
characters. He's a
genius.
freaking genius. This guy is just it's what you want um in a political standpoint.
Yeah,
um
you can see it on the first episode.
yeah.
It's like beating this this guy that is in a tournament of chess. He beats him
Oh
like
yes. Damn
in
dude,
the
like
and just with something that is unusual. He doesn't move any of his pieces. He just moves the king.
exactly. Man, like this anime, besides mecha, besides political stuff and action, because there's a lot of actions here too. The chess games do like I, I almost feel like it was like I don't know how to play chess anymore. Like
But when I first saw that anime, it makes me I want to play chess, man.
well, it makes you freaking look dumb. I'm like, how is he like? Because he was up against powerful people, not just a
Yeah,
freaking noob or some I don't know. But he was against a powerful people
a
in
powerful people and smart people
and smart
also, not
people
dumb
also. Yeah,
people.
correct. So, I mean, our protagonist right now, Lelouch, is one of the most. They compare it a lot to Light from Death Note.
Basically,
Basically, yeah,
he's a lot like that, but
yes.
I don't know. I kind of he's better than like
Yeah, it's so many ways.
he managed to control both countries at the
Yeah,
end.
yes. So, so Lelouch has this weird mask also, right?
No, so after he gets his power,
Mm-hmm.
which he gets from a girl named what was her name?
Uh,
C
CC. Yeah, CC. Yeah,
something
something
like
like
that.
yeah.
By the way, there's a lot of sponsorship in this anime.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza.
So, so basically, this girl, she gives him the power. Basically, she transferred the power, and by transferring him the power, she becomes immortal, and then she stays with him for the remainder of the anime. But that power came with a condition. He needed to fulfill her wish. By her giving him the power, her only condition was fulfilling her wish. After he gets the power to control people, he's like, now I have the power to like fight against my father, my country. So he starts this persona called Zero. He puts on a mask
Yes.
and a whole getup and starts creating his own resistance
Right.
he manipulates the people of Japan, thinking he making them think he wants to free Japan, but he actually just wants to become strong enough to um, fight against his country.
Yes.
And now he's this persona. He's like this leader of the resistance called Zero,
Yes.
and he's leading all these people in the military. They're like a little resistant military. You got mecha, you got guns, you got everything, and he starts playing mind games with all his family members, like
Yes.
his brothers, which are like lieutenants in the Britannian army,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And the whole series is about that. He keeps getting stronger, but also the fights and the things that happen to him keep getting complicated.
Yes.
Like
I
like
I do not
he
remember.
has the best friend he had,
Yes. What's its name
Suzuki
again? Suzaku.
Suzuki Suzaku
Suzaku.
Suzaku
Suzaku. Yeah.
Suzaku. So basically, they were friends when they were little. He's
Yes.
Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
and when he is this persona, he finds out he reunites with him, but he finds out he is a member of the Britannian army.
Right.
Being being the Japanese, he's a member of the Britannian army, and not only that, he's a member and the ace of a small division of the Britannian army that's developing a very powerful weapon, mecha.
Mm-hmm.
And then throughout his fight, he always has to fight him, but that best friend never knows at the beginning at least that he is Zero.
Exactly. I think once they found out that he found out about it, man, the relationship went really bad.
And really bad,
Yeah.
really dangerous.
Exactly. Um.
At the point that um like the Britannian army has like these what do you call them, the the
Uh.
nine most strongest person
Something like that.
that they the top 10. I forgot the name of the exactly of the unit that has a special unit of 10 people, and
Yeah.
they each have a very unique mecha kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And throughout the series, when he finds out that he's Lelouch and everything, there's a point that he even erases Lelouch's memory in the second season,
Right.
and he joins the top rank of the Britannian army.
Indeed.
But that's before after he finds out that the Lucius father also has a Geass
Geass.
power,
Mm-hmm. Right.
which is fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm like, uh, okay. So,
And basically, all his father wants,
yeah.
he was manipulating Lelouch from the beginning, and all he wants is immortality.
Yikes. This is how crazy it gets. This is not at all about mecha. If you want to see this anime because of mecha, go for it. But
Mecha's just bonus.
yeah, it's just a bonus. But the story, the lore, the actual characterization, the plot twist that this anime shows you, it's just like, man, how messed up is this thing? Like, this is its own
Yeah, you're
family,
never
man.
gonna predict anything.
Nothing at all.
There's always a plot twist to it,
Yeah,
and you're probably gonna have to watch it at least 2 times to understand.
yeah, like I did.
I watched it four times, man.
The second
2 in
season,
English, 2 in
or
sub,
oh
both
wow,
seasons.
both seasons.
I even had it downloaded the whole season in both
Wow,
languages. That was a long time ago, when I tell you, this is my favorite anime.
exactly, yes. So considering this
I
as your favorite anime, do you like season 1 or season 2 better, or do you just like them both as equal?
I like season 1 better because it's before the problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's I always kind of like the thing where the main character has a new power and he's trying to figure it out, but he does it so brilliantly,
Right, right.
and he's controlling everyone. The second season is more chaotic because now everyone knows who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
He has like for the half of the season, he has his memory erased.
Right.
Cause and then after a while he gets it, but it's more chaotic because the second season is more about battles and wars and more psychological things. The first season is more about strategy
Yes,
and
yes.
trying to conquer the two countries.
Indeed. I think that the thing that I love about the second season, which is my favorite season, is it's the second season, is because of the action and all the psychological stuff that shows to the viewers. Um, the characters here, besides the Lelouch, there's more characters.
Yeah. There's his sister,
Yes.
Natalie, which she's in a wheelchair. She can't walk.
Right.
So they both basically their family they think they're both dead. So
Mm-hmm.
Natalie, his sister, he is always trying to protect her. It's his only family.
Yes.
Well, it's not his only family. He considers her to be his only family.
Yes. Because dad is just, I don't know. There's other characters like obviously Cece, the guy with the
The
green
girl,
hair. Yeah, the
the girl
girl,
with the green.
the girl with the green hair. There's a lot of waifus in this anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Cece at least she's old, man.
uh, yeah.
She's been alive for hundreds of years.
Yeah. So about that, we don't care. Like she's still a waifu, and
Yeah, she's there to eat pizza from Pizza Hut, man.
man, that advertisement. Did you ever knew what was actually going on, or was it something that Japan was
No,
actually?
I think at that time, um, since it's a very old anime, and that time they probably needed sponsors, and that Pizza Hut was what they got. So they try to sponsor it as much as they can.
I mean the animation and like mostly everything in this anime, even the art animation, it was just freaking great. Like, I
It
was
it
it.
is. It's a 2006 or 7 anime,
Yeah,
but if you still
exactly.
watch it, it's on Netflix. The
It's freaking
the
good.
the
It's just
artwork is still top class. It's still you
yes,
can still compare it to animes right now.
yes, exactly. It has aged well, so um,
It has.
so yeah, this sponsorship is just weird because like not every episode there's a freaking pizza box somewhere. But
I don't know much about the details. It could probably be it was a starting studio at that time and they needed money, so
could
because
be,
I
yeah.
don't I don't think the Pizza Hut sponsorship is on the manga.
No,
I
no,
doubt it.
no, I doubt it.
It's just a
Yeah.
thing they added for the
For
anime.
the anime, for the ad, yeah. I think they needed a little bit of the money to pay the
And
animators.
it shows because of the quality of it, man.
Yeah,
From that time,
exactly.
if you see that anime, you compare another anime from that time, you can totally see the difference.
Indeed, I think I see here that it was actually the first episode on the 2006. I think Eureka 7 was around that time. I think Eureka 7 was 2004, 2005, somewhere like there.
The first
Also,
season, yeah, around that
and
time. But
uh,
Eureka 7 also has good
no,
animation.
of course, yes. Luckily, they didn't need no sponsorship like Go Geass.
They got money, man.
Yeah, exactly. So Code Geass,
Remember, Code Geass was a manga, and that time is a war
mhm.
anime and psychological thing, and they probably didn't know it was gonna be a hit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it wasn't like an era of mecha, but action. A lot of action.
I
Action, action.
I, wa-
It's
I was surprised there was at least 2 seasons.
yeah, dude. Yes. There was
And
one
after
time.
that, they got movies. There's like
Yes.
5 movies,
Mm-hmm.
But it's not about the thing of the anime. It's just things that happen during the time of the anime, but with other characters
Other characters, right?
in another country.
Which is good. Which is good. Um.
I haven't seen them the whole movies. I only seen the first two because they came out like a movie comes out, then 2 years later the other one comes out. It's, I just gave up.
Yeah. There's a couple of spin-offs there from Kogias. So.
But there's a big difference. If you like the series, maybe you're not gonna like the movies because the movies they're modern,
Mm-hmm.
so there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of CGI in the movies.
Uh. Jesus.
Like if you see the mecha fights, it's all CGI. If you don't like
Oof.
CGI, you're not gonna like it.
Oof. Like me. Um.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's yeah. Just go watch season 1 and 2. Hopefully we get a season 3. Hope they don't get the CGI bullshit.
No, see, season three is already confirmed. Then
Oh, of course.
it's
This.
already confirmed. I think it was supposed to be coming out this year. It was supposed to be coming out at the end of last year on October. They extended it to this year, but with the things going on in the world, I doubt
Yeah, it's
it's coming
very
out.
tough.
Maybe at the end of the year.
Fall.
But
Yeah,
there's an official report saying that the new season is being worked on,
which is good. Which
and
is.
things after that season also. They got a few movies confirmed after that.
I mean, it's been how many years since season 2 stopped there in like 2008?
Been a long time, man. It's been
Like,
17 years.
yes. Uh,
17, no, 12 years.
12
12,
years,
13,
12 years, yeah.
like 13
So,
years. But it's a long time.
it is a long
I
time.
don't know. I don't know why they took so long.
I
Like
think,
that anime was, it
yeah,
wasn't popular when it came out. It was popular after.
after it, yes, exactly. It's like people started recommending other people, like, dude, you gotta watch this anime because in back at the time, 2006, it wasn't like the proper time to just release this kind of anime because people were not ready for this kind of smart ass anime. Did you?
Yeah,
It
and
was more
and
to
it's
just
slow at the beginning. It's
exactly.
not full action at the beginning.
Yes,
Like it's slow, and you gotta get into it.
exactly. Like I saw this anime back in 2010, 11, like around there, and man, oh man, glad I did not miss
I,
out because this anime, I give it a freaking 10 out of 10. Like I don't,
yeah, me also, man.
it's.
It's amazing. It's just what was the writer thinking when he came up with it, man?
I mean, dude, it's creativity, getting inspired. Like this guy, yeah, it has mecha in it, but it also has just such amazing characters. Like we
And
still have to
a lot of
see them.
tragedy too.
Exactly, yes.
Like,
Did you check if he actually made other mangas before or after it?
no, I haven't, but
Let's
I
see.
can think I can look that up
Yeah,
while we talk.
let's see.
Creator. I'll tell that about tragedies. There's a part. Well, I'm not. I don't know. Spoilers alert.
I
There's a
just
part where
say it.
he accidentally could take controls of his sister, his other sister, and tells her to do something, and she goes murdering a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's very tragic. But how he recovers from that is a lot better.
Yes, this anime has action, but also it has extremely violence. It has violence and like there's blood. Uh, if some viewers are like not too into like this kind of thing, then it's gonna be kind of tough for you. But there's no gore or anything. It's just uh you're gonna see characters die. That's
Okay, so there are two people that worked on this story-wise, and both of them have done a lot of manga. A lot of manga.
let me see here.
One of them is Raka 7.
Ooh, no wonder.
One of them of those two people that made the manga, the story of the manga, was
Yes.
involved in a few chapters of the Reka 7.
Right.
And dude, a lot of Gundam too.
Wow.
Space Dandy.
Ooh.
You see Berserk.
Wow.
A lot of things.
That
Let me
explains a
see
lot.
on the others. I want to see the others. A few Gundam actually. So
Nice.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, that comes into the chess games too, though. Some board games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now a lot of things make sense now. Really. Now that
Yeah,
you
there's
mentioned
two
those.
people that worked on it.
Yeah.
So you can see the similarity, like the things they have in common with other, especially the mecha thing.
Yes, exactly.
But I actually find this like the strategy and the battles and the war more complicated and more interesting than the what happens in Gundam,
Oh, of course, man. It's
because a
Gundam
lot
is
of
more.
Gundam shows is basically more of the same.
It's
There's this
military,
guy
and the military
start
is
using a
just.
Gundam, and then he basically fights for whichever country got to him first.
Yeah, and the freaking military into it. This.
Yeah, it's more of the same.
so, um, so yes, can you explain a little bit of the ending before we end this podcast, Otaken?
Yeah, so the ending basically, well, before the ending, he and his friend Suzuki actually, I mean Susaku,
So yeah.
um, at the end they actually get together. They become partners at the end, and they came with a plan. So the only way to for Lelouch to save all his country and his people was to make everyone hate him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He became like a dictator himself,
Right.
but it was part of his plan. Because if, I don't know, in his mind, if everyone hated, then um, Susaku takes becomes the other person Lelouch was, like, which was Zero, the one with the mask. And in his mind, if they have that symbol of Zero, and Susaku takes that mask and kills Lelouch, stabs him, and then everyone, the whole place becomes a better place because they took out all the blame and put it on Lelouch, make the whole world hate him. And
Exactly.
by killing him, they they got relieved of the big evil.
Right.
But it was part of his plan the whole time.
Yeah, there's a reason.
And
Yeah.
many people fight about um whether he's alive or dead is a big controversial thing. My opinion, and what the majority of people say, is that he's still alive, and there is proof, you can say,
Right.
because he has this Geass thing.
Yes.
And in the end, he says, when he gives out the order to Suzaku to kill him in front of all these people, he says, I give my Geass to you. That is your Geass, the mask, the symbolism. You have to become what he was to save the world, something like that.
Right.
So at that time, he basically transferred his Geass, and people say that because he did that, he Lelouch became immortal, like
Yeah.
like CC. So when he kills him, he all the people think he's dead, but maybe he's not. And there's this deleted scene at the where CC is in a carrot,
Right.
and she's talking, and then she's talking something, and at the end of the last word she said, it's called right, Lelouch, and then there comes Lelouch riding the cart with her. So that's why people say it doesn't actually show his face. It just shows his hair
Right.
and a hat that covers all his face. Basically, tell his
Exactly.
and and probably the announcement that the and the announcement says Lelouch is gonna be in the third season. So it's basically confirmed that he's still alive.
He's still alive. Right. Some good
They're
explanation
probably
there.
gonna
Yeah.
explain it better
Yeah. Of
because it's
course.
very complicated. I had to watch it like 2 or 3 times to understand it,
Like how
and
he
watch a lot
actually.
of videos of people explaining it.
Yeah.
Their point,
Yeah. Their point of view of stuff and how the Geass and the immortality thing comes together.
in that deleted scene, because in the anime when it aired, there's that part of the cart, but they never show who's pulling the cart.
Exactly. Right. Right. Right.
They just show Cece talking to herself. But on the extended deleted scene that you can find on YouTube, you can it shows a lot farther that he's the one pulling the cart.
Nice. Yes. So yeah, there you guys have it.
So in the new season, he's probably gonna be there. I don't know if he's gonna have his powers
Exactly.
though,
Yeah.
because he
It's
became
gonna be pretty
immortal.
interesting now. Yeah. Hmm.
And when you become immortal, you lose your power because you transfer
Exactly.
them to another
To
person.
another person, right? Nice.
And that's why the wish that the girl wanted him to do,
Yeah.
the the, the price for giving him the power was she wanted to. She's been living for too long.
Right.
That was her wish to die.
Right. Nice. Very psychological, huh? It's
Yeah, you gotta watch it for yourselves.
yes, exactly. So fully recommended, guys. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for this
It's on
anime. It's on Netflix, right?
it's on Netflix, Hulu is on VRV, Crunchyroll, all that man. And it's the Blu-ray edition, the HD. So
So yeah, fully recommended.
I also recommend the movies if you don't mind the CGI because it gives you another perspective of what's happening. Lelouch also is in the movies because it's in the time where he's doing all what's happening in the series.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's another main character. It's a Japanese guy, but he is fighting on another side of the world.
Exactly. Nice. That's really good to know. So yeah, guys, this will be it. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys like this podcast. Please watch Code Geass, fully recommended. This has been Zyber.
Otaken
See you guys later.